That's going to be in there. Even count, 1-1. Trying to fix some things on our end, but bringing in audio. Here comes a 1-1 pitch. That's going to get in there for a strike. Make it 1-2. Runner staying at first. Was dancing around a little bit. Didn't take off. 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be outside. No question there. Ball 2. Catcher had to reach outside into the other batter's box to catch that one. 2-2. Swung on.
That one just got a little behind there on the swing and a miss.
It's like he tipped it, so it's not going to be a strikeout.
Just a little bit on it.
Bad pitch to swing at, but made contact to stay alive.
You know what? He's just trying to do what you said there. Stay alive. You got to go, and you got 2 strikes if you really don't feel confident enough. Like that.
I'm on the strike 3.
Got to go after him.
Yep.
Doesn't here. Pays the price. 2 away. Gets Sodergren to step in. I do believe number 11, yes.
Absolutely.
Sodergren, pardon me.
Third baseman, Shane Sodergren. Runner on first still, trying to see if they can move him forward. That's going to be just way outside the box there. Looks like he was in the other batter's box.
So 1-0 to start off.
Swung on, missed for strike 1.
Good response here. He's doing really good with these responses, Jordan. You got to admit. You know, to start off 1-0, you could let that defeat you, but no, he gets right back into it. And
just fights right back, and that's...
He's showing some fury, and there's even more right there. Another good find. Just low in the zone.
Make it just low enough to where the hitters will think, oh, that's a ball, but nope.
Not the case.
The only person you have to...
Oh!
Looks like that was tipped, but caught for strike 3. Or third out. Once again, they get a runner on base, but are unable to advance it. We head now to the bottom of the second, for real this time, here on YSN.
Your culinary adventure awaits at Legends Food and Drink. Experience a welcoming ambiance while you explore our appetizing menu featuring over 20 meals under $20 and over 30 lunches for $12 or less. Our private dining room seat between 10 and 20 at no additional cost. And don't forget our spacious 35-seat bar for your favorite sporting event. Book your special occasion in our elegant banquet room that seats up to 150 comfortably. Legends Food and Drink, a taste you'll remember. Market Street and Route 224 in Boardman.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Commercial or residential, 24/7. Call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
In the bottom of the second, leading off for Youngstown, John Chalice, the DH, followed by Cordero, and then Slanker. He took that for strike number 1.
Chalice had a pretty good game in the last one here. Ground out, RBI ground out, 2 singles and an RBI walk. His singles did not bring in any runs, which is weird when you think about a ground out. You don't think RBI or offense. You think, oh, that's going to sting, but it hurt his team. I helped his team more than it hurt it.
Yeah, so just well-placed ground balls.
And
they
then
were just unable.
RBI walk, that was a little bit offside there. Not offside, outside.
Yeah.
Wrong sport. I get that mixed up every now and then. I don't know.
It's
almost
almost,
on my head.
almost that time.
We're almost there for
Almost.
football and everything.
Yeah.
Offsides calls will be all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
But that walk.
It's going to be ground to short. Makes the grab play at first. It's going to be
in time.
But
that walk, the RBI walk, was the game winning.
It was, yep, the walk-off walk.
He literally just walked it off.
After having just a runner at third, they decided to intentionally walk 2 runners to get that bases loaded. They figured, you know what, bases loaded plays anywhere, but they didn't realize that you could also walk in the winning run, and that's exactly what happened.
No, they realized they could. They just took the gamble. They knew
Yep.
that they were done anyways, that they got a base hit.
That's popped up. I think that's out of play. It's going to go land over by the concession stand again.
Strike number 1.
It is. Antonio Cordero hit a pretty good game last game as well.
A strikeout, RBI ground out for him, a base hit as well.
That's going to be in the glove for out number 2.
Fawcett there, ready to chase after it. Didn't have to go far, maybe 2, 3 steps.
Yep. Just had to make sure he kept an eye on it. I mean, no sun in anyone's eyes right now. I mean, even before when the sun's pretty much going down soon, but all the fog. I saw the sunset
Sun's
in
gone
between the
anyways
games.
At this point, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, first pitch here to Slinker, swung
wasting
on,
no
hits
time.
that one. Second baseman drops the ball. Throw won't happen here. He'll get on board via an error there by the second baseman. Despo just no play to make.
Yeah, just couldn't get it in his hand to throw it off properly. Doesn't even bother with the throw.
Well, you were looking all over because you just heard that little announcement here that internet went down, and you were thinking, "Oh no!" But
we have our
I already
hot
fixed
spot,
it.
so,
I already
yeah,
fixed
look
it,
at you
Jordan.
being
That's why we
preemptive.
weren't getting those preemptive.
Preemptive. I don't know what you.
Proactive.
Proactive. Shot. Ball 1. You're being.
I'm being annoying now. That's
yes,
what
you're
I'm
being annoying.
McGuire, the batter.
Proactive, not reactive. We are proactionary in this juncture. And
I don't think you said reactive either.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Strike 1. 1-1 count.
Shut it and start talking about baseball.
Ah, boy. Here's the 1-1.
Ooh, just on the edge there.
Beautiful pitching there. 1-2 count now. Young's down here.
Nice one there by McSpair, and just not McSparing them anything.
Good one. Like a little bit of a.
Get a hamburger now or something. Might be the move after this game.
We'll see. That's gonna
we drove
be
separate, so
low. Yeah, that's true.
maybe I'll see. Yeah, you can see too.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I got some pulled pork waiting for me at home, courtesy of my mother, who's a great cook. If she's watching this, Mother, I love your cooking. Please don't throw a shoe at me when I get back. Runner goes. Going to be popped up.
More of a fly ball. Center fielder Salas underneath.
It's going to drop. Ooh, that's a tough one.
It looked like he was playing that well, the way he stopped and came in and wasn't going
But it just
fast.
fell right in front of him.
Yeah, it just didn't look like
yeah.
it looked like he was going to get to it. I didn't. It looked like he was confident. He really sold it to me.
Sold it to me, too. I thought that was going to be the end of the inning there, but now we got runners at the corners.
Bloop single here for McGuire, and now we get to see Weaver. Justin Weaver, a chance to get his team on the board early in this contest.
Time.
Yeah, catcher
call.
just wants to maybe speak to his pitcher, maybe tell his offense to move around too.
Trying to get them in the right position here. All you need is one out.
Maybe just trying to inspire. Maybe he's saying some sailor words.
It's going to be popped up.
That more so is a pop out into right field's glove.
That'll end it.
Fawcett there.
Get out of a little jam there. Had runners at the corners off a bloop single, but unable to cash in. We go scoreless once again now to the top of the third here on YSN.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
There are 4 members of GoldenStringRadio.org that works for your sports network. Super Dave, Kristen, Scotty, and myself. And if you love our work at Golden String, Isle, and Purple Cat, you are going to love the soon-to-be open GABA camp out at Farmer Casey's Ranch in Pointsville Township. It has all the nice, beautiful scenery, will feature cabins, and a whole lot of other great outdoor stuff. I'm Radar Pavlov, and my sports network is your sports network.
Heading out to the top half of the third. Sorry, getting ahead of myself again. Leading up off of the Tigers is Brant Barillaro, and then we head back to the top of the order with Caden Schmidt and Troy Salas up after him. Already gone through the order once for both teams.
Gotta get through him first, Jordan.
Well, we will once.
Don't jump the shark.
Once this inning's over. No, just get ahead of myself sometimes.
Ball's just a little bit outside here. Apolliski will try again.
Found it that time.
Ooh, barely. I think the last one maybe just been low then by that standard. That was pretty much
just
the same spot, just no curve on it.
That was just a heater. Just didn't, like you said, just went straight into the zone. It's going to be popped up. Should be playable.
Out towards right center field, and
Makes
underneath
the grab.
it, Ben Slanker. So good job there, Slanker. He's made a bunch of great defensive plays already today in that first game versus Beaver County.
Absolutely.
And now we get to see Schmidt come up here for his second time up. Struck out looking his first time around, Jordan.
He did. See if he can change that now. And he's going to swing at that one.
Maybe he got a piece of it. Just kind of goes off to the side ever so slightly, but
well, either way, it's
nothing
strike
to
number
it.
one. Absolutely.
Yeah, just strike one.
No big deal. Well, I'd rather have ball one or a base hit, but a 1 count coming up. Here's the pitch.
Well, when you get another one like that way inside, almost getting them, he jumps off.
Yeah.
It almost doesn't matter what the last one was.
Now
Almost
you're even.
just
It's a
frightening
fresh
him.
start. 1-1 count. Pitch coming up. It's going to be swung through and missed. A heater.
Heater on the swing, too. Give
Yep.
it to him. Wow. I think he got in front of
thrown
it.
from both sides. Yeah, just got ahead of himself.
Almost
Comes
seems
the 1-2
impossible to do
pitch, not
that.
wasting any time. It's going to be grounded to the second. He
Drops the ball, throw to first. Is it in time?
Got
yes, it is. Wow.
Turn what could have been an error. Got it anyway, but he's on the ground. Is he all right?
You know what? He put his body on the
did,
line
yeah,
for
he
his team.
Got the out.
Wow. Coach Chasen now in there because that ball might have landed in a spot where the sun do not
Yeah,
shine.
someplace you never want to get hit.
Let's go ahead and step aside here and let them have
Absolutely.
their privacy. One away.
Fall is in the air. The kids are back to school, crowds are cheering for the home team, and Myers Family Insurance is prepped for another crazy Medicare season. Every year there's changes, some big, some small, so it's important to have a conversation to make sure your plan is going to meet your expectations for the coming year. Give our team a call today to schedule your annual review.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance or visit us on the web. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com.
We're back. Everybody is fine. Just, took a hit in the wrong area.
Just
Place you don't want to get hit in.
needed to take a breath.
Yep,
That's
just
all.
walk it off, or in his case, he kind of jumped it off just to get that
Yeah,
pain
just
out.
topping it there. Why not?
You know what? He made a great play to get that second out, and we're now ready coming up to bat. Troy Salas.
Current over to Lute, absolutely phenomenal
Mm-hmm.
on that ground out, making something out of nothing. And getting hurt in the process.
Well,
Just, wow.
You got to do what you can to get the out. That's all that matters. It's going to be swung through and missed for strike one.
Salas' last time up was a ground out, second over to first. So, is that a little bit of foreshadowing here? We're going to see another one good over to Kern's glove.
Well, he's going to swing through and miss on that one. He's now down in the count 0-2.
Or, maybe Apolliski will find another strikeout here.
Yeah, well,
He's already got 5.
the first time through, Caden Schmidt struck out. Salas grounded out. Now this time Schmidt grounded out. Will Salas strike out?
Fouls that one back.
Looks like he got a piece of it. Count
Well,
stays 0-2.
Apolliski yet to go an inning without striking at least one batter out, so I'm sure he doesn't want to miss out here. So Salas right now is prime target.
See what he can do with this 0-2 pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Just barely hits the net. Falls back.
Guardians 2, Pirates nothing.
So 0-2 to count.
Our booth mate Red giving us an update on the score. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be in there for strike 3.
Oh, phenomenal.
Struck him out.
Bottom right-hand corner, just could not get any better than that. Oh,
keeping his strikeout streak alive. We head now to the bottom of the third on YSN.
Nestled here in the beauty and splendor of Mill Creek Metro Parks are two of America's best golf courses, as selected by Golf Week magazine. Ranked number 9 in Ohio by TripAdvisor. Come play like a pro on these award-winning Donald Ross-designed courses. Enjoy a round with your kids and unwind with your favorite food and drinks in the grill room. For championship golf, look no further than your backyard. Mill Creek Golf Course.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Bottom half of the third, leading off for the Astros, is number 12, Ben Kern. Takes that, swings through that pitch for strike number 1. We've reached the bottom of the lineup. So after Kern, we go back to the top for Hene and Havrilla.
Kern had an RBI single his last time up, brought in 2 runs with it. And a regular single in the 4th, ground out before any of that. So 2 for 3 against Beaver County. Not too bad.
0-2 pitch. It's going to be fouled off. Second foul in a row.
Just going after that, trying to make contact, make something out of nothing here. Keep himself alive.
Absolutely. That's what you got to do.
Like Ween said, keep yourself alive.
The leadoff batter right now. You got to get yourself on base for top of the order. Help out. And that's going to be Line. Popped out, chasing it. He's going to make a beautiful catch.
On the fly there is Fawcett for out number 1. Great job. Pop, fly, whatever the case may be. It's in his glove, and it's out number 1. At the end of the day, what we say, it doesn't matter. They make the plays. They make it look easy.
He did.
Fly out into right. Now, that's the second out in a row that he's made against Youngstown here as they ended last inning. Weaver flying out right into the glove of Fawcett as well, so he's been busy recently.
He has. Now head to the top of the order.
That's his 4th out made in this game as well. Havrilla flew out into right. That was the second batter in the first inning. Then he had 2 flyouts into right, and last time with Cordero and Weaver, now Kern flying out into his glove. I mean, he's just been busy. They like giving it to him, I guess.
Considering we're only 3 innings in, that's 9 outs. He's made almost half of the outs for his team.
Just insane right now.
It's going to be...
And it's not even just his own skill. That one's out of play.
Yep, strike
just
2.
Absolutely lucky, too. But he's been able to stay on
He's
it.
made some great catches.
Their skill's in part. It's
Yeah,
involved, but the skill isn't like getting the ball to him,
the luck
obviously.
is just
it's
getting,
luck
having
that's
a chance
coming
to
to
catch
him,
it.
and then the skill comes in. That's where that kicks in.
Absolutely.
Is that he's just
He's
good.
going to get it for strike 3. Got him looking.
And
Thought
he
it was
goes
a little
down.
bit outside, but umpire disagrees, says it caught the zone. You're out.
Yeah.
So 2 outs, no one on base.
A.J. Havrilla to step in and try and keep things going. Well, one of Fawcett's victims already in this game. The first one, the OG, whatever you want to say. Trying not to do that again. He knows better now than to swing it over into right field because he's on top of him, swimming around like a shark.
He's going to take that one low for ball 1.
Just the one
Pitcher
man to
here,
avoid.
wasting little time. Is just as soon as he's ready, just getting set. It's like, you're you're gonna have the pitch clock if you make it anywhere past it. So like you're gonna see a lot of that. They start training kids to pitch quicker.
College?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure actually.
I should have gone to a game or 2 for YSU as a student. I think I could have gotten those games for free.
Yeah. Well, you can with the YSU
We still have our
ID.
YSU IDs, yeah, and I don't think they check that stuff.
No,
So
I shouldn't say that. I've been using mine for 2 years since I graduated.
Hey, you got into a basketball game.
Yeah, basketball. I got into a football game once.
But
for
it's not like
it's
you went in and spent no money. You went in and went
No,
to
we
the concession
got
stands.
we
You got
got
dollar
hot dogs,
and drinks and stuff. So I mean, they got our money. At
got
the end of the
my
day.
brother a hot chocolate because we went on the coldest game of the
Oh
year
yeah,
for
football. There you go. See, so yeah, they're still making money.
That was
so
when
it's not like
that
we're
was when
running
YSU was
blind.
down 2 touchdowns and came back and win it in the fourth quarter. That was a really good game.
Yeah, if they don't check for years, then that's on them.
Yeah, that's ball 4. So we got ourselves a base runner here. So yeah, we got ourselves 2-out base runner here. Coming up here to see if Jack Lutt can do something about it.
Yeah, Lute flew out into left field his last time. Barrelero just not a whole lot of action his way, but he's been successful when they've come to him so far.
That's going to be fouled back into the net.
Right into the backstop, saving all of us here from any injuries or broken glass or dead bugs, anything like that.
I see a lot of dead bugs flying around. There's a couple dead flies
Well,
over here.
dead bugs aren't flying around, I can tell you
Well,
that.
I see bugs flying around, and I see some dead bugs over there. I mean, it is what it is. That's going to be in for ball 1.
Looks to be that way,
Counts
yes.
even, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well,
It's
we're
the
lucky
first strike
here
there.
with this umpire, and he hasn't been putting his signals in front of his chest, because I've had umpires like that, and who is that helping? Nobody.
Definitely not us.
The
Tempted
people who are
pickoff
trying
there.
to do the scoreboard can't see it. We can't see it when we're trying to broadcast the dang game. I mean, it's not all about you, you know, when you're the umpire.
Oh, yeah, I get it. You got plenty of other people that need to see your signals. Or lack thereof, like in this case. Ball number 2 is called.
Oh, that's fine. But, like, yeah, I've had strike calls in there. Some people, like, have a little animated for balls as well. And I'm just like, well, tell us then.
That's going to be lined out to center, chasing back. It's going to drop at the fence. Round third. Here comes the runner. There's going to bring in a run. He's going to go for 3. He's going to get there. He's going to get there standing. That throw is going to be way over his head. He's going to try for home. And he's going to get there on an inside-the-park home run off a throwing error.
Well, it wouldn't be an inside-the-park home run, Jordan. But like you said, the throwing error, still 2-0 here for Youngstown.
It's amazing. I mean, it was a triple regardless.
Great base running, yeah.
Absolutely. To bring in that run.
So an error there from, I do believe, the shortstop who threw over to third. So E6 plus 1
just
there on
way
that.
over his head, way over the cutoff man's head as well. He's
And
able to just take off and get home. I mean, it was not scored an inside the park home run, but the result was all the same. He got an inside the park home run off an error. It's got to feel good for him.
Now conversation out there. We'll go ahead and step aside for 30.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
And we're back. So just a little bit of a talk. We're giving up those 2 runs. Kind of gave him just a little bit of a
trying
pep
to make
talk.
sure
Said, hey,
we
just
spin-
get one more out. You know, that's all you got to do.
Make sure no nuts are loose up there in the head.
Yep. That's going to be popped up. Should be playable. You get right under the second baseman. He's going to make the grab for out number 3, but not
retires him.
Not after 2 runs come in to score off a triple that turned into an inside the park home run off of an error. We head back now for the top of the 4th here on YSN.
Fall is in the air. The kids are back to school, crowds are cheering for the home team, and Myers Family Insurance is prepped for another crazy Medicare season. Every year there's changes, some big, some small, so it's important to have a conversation to make sure your plan is going to meet your expectations for the coming year. Give our team a call today to schedule your annual review.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance or visit us on the web. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
We're back heading into the top half of the fourth here. It's like due up for
the Tigers, Despo, Musco, and Driscoll.
Absolutely. After giving up 2 runs in the bottom half of the third, they're going to be looking to respond after that, after the triple that was turned into a home run off a throwing error.
And it looks like there's a new pitcher out there. Ron Harper will take over, which is why we're still going on here. So
you got to give him
Harper
a little
comes
extra
off
time
the
to work
bench.
up. Yep.
So a bit of a substitution made a little early on here.
Not entirely sure why.
No, maybe Apolliski just needed a break.
Maybe. He was
Maybe
doing.
they only gave him an allotted amount. I don't believe I remember seeing him. Maybe he came up from 16 late, and they just said, all right, we'll give you a chance here.
Just
You did a
limiting
good
him.
job, and now let's just ease you into it. We'll take you out and give somebody else an opportunity.
Did his job for not the first half, but like the first third.
Pretty
of
much
the
the
game.
first
Yeah.
half, yeah. Well, it's only 7-inning games.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much.
Say fourth inning is normally about maybe halfway through
Yeah.
the fourth, give or take. So almost there.
Well, he kept it scoreless for the 3 innings he was in. He did his job. I'm seeing if Harper can keep that going, and it's off to a good start with a strike.
Those lights are glaring bright out there.
Yes, they are.
Looks a lot darker than it should be at this point.
Well, it doesn't help. There's a bunch of smoke in the air. It's going to be grounded to short. Fields it cleanly. The throw is clean in time for out number 1.
It's a bit of a ground out there. Henne over to Lute. Makes it work. So Despo, who walked his first time up, now grounds out number 2. And now you could see Musco, who struck out swinging his one and only time up. That was out number 3 in the first. Now we'll get a chance to see what he can do in at bat number 2.
That's the first pitch. It's going to be just below the zone for ball 1.
Putting it below the knees there, so slightly. There
Yep.
was Harper just, missed barely though, looks. Looked pretty good from here.
It did, but, you know, it's going to go foul. It's ground down the right field line. Kind of goes over towards the dugout.
Count is even. 1 ball and 1 strike now on the batter because of it. And I'll just see what Harper can muster after that.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That was in the dirt.
Just bouncing away there out in the front there of Cordero. Ooh.
Kept it in front of him, but, you know.
And, you know, if there was a runner on board, probably would have kept him in place.
Which there isn't, but, you know, it's good to pretend like there is.
You know what? Just keep yourself active. You don't want to catch yourself slacking when there is, so
Absolutely.
it's better to just get yourself in the habit of doing that.
That 2-1's going to be upstairs to make it a 3-1 count.
Rather just letting it get away from you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just go after it. Chase, make it just pretend that the bases are loaded every single time.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be down low for ball number 4. We got ourselves a base runner here with 1 out.
So a walk here on Musco. So he does the exact opposite of strikeout swinging. Gets on board via the walk. Let's see what Driscoll has in store for us. Struck out looking his last time up. That was 2 innings ago in the second.
Well, we can get ourselves another de facto inside the park home run. Tie it up just like that.
Make sure you preface it with the right things there like you did. Again, wasn't officially one, and you know we've already had our argument about this, so I'm not going to bring it back up, but...
I just use history terms. I'm a history teacher, so de facto means the way it is. De jure means how it is on paper.
Might have to keep defining that here for the rest of us. The peanut gallery over here doesn't understand big word.
So it was a de facto inside the park home run because he hit all 4 bases and scored a run. But as de jure a triple, so like as the rule states, it was a triple, when then the throwing error caused him to go home. So a de jure triple, but de facto inside the park home run because that's how it was. It's kind of a complicated thing, but like...
I will take that and use it incorrectly for the rest of the season.
I'm sure you will.
Well, this is just a small little tournament that's going to be finished up here, maybe by tomorrow for all we know.
Who
It
knows?
has the potential to go into Wednesday night. That'd be an 8:15 start if it were to happen, and it just depends on the two teams that make it.
That's going to be in there for strike one.
It could be Astro. It could be Tigers. Heck, even Beaver County still's got an opportunity right now. They just have to win their next game, do or die right now for either squad that's in that losers bracket.
That's going to be a comebacker right to the pitcher. They're going to try for two. They're unable to get it at second.
Curran is not near the bag. That was not the best throw over there, but he gave it the opportunity. Probably should have thrown over to Lute at first, but
yeah,
instead
just get the
to
out.
board. Oh, man. Fielder's choice, nobody on to throw to, so he's safe.
It was a good throw. It's just he wasn't set on the bag to even get the one out, let alone turn two, which is what they were trying to do. And got runners at first and second with only one out. Chance here for Tigers to strike back. It's going to be in there for a strike.
Now, for those of you who might be interested, and some of you might, Guardians and Pirates playing right now, and Guardians on top 5-0 over the Pirates. Having themselves a game after pretty embarrassing loss to the Rangers in their series. Coming back from the All-Star break.
It's going to be inside for a ball.
Counts even 1-1 on Fawcett. He's walked already in this game.
Well,
Only
walk
person
would
to get
load
on
him
board. Everybody else in that inning in the second struck out in one way or another.
Yeah.
Already a difference, though, for Driscoll, who led things off in that second inning. Steps off here. We had a lot of box. I'm not sure if you saw that, but in the NABF, we had a lot of box called on the 14 and 16U side of things.
Yeah.
Just got to be careful. Here.
That could have been called a balk if an
yeah.
umpire was feeling frisky enough.
That's what I'm getting at here. You say frisky enough? That's the last thing I was expecting you to say about an umpire, but all right. I mean, hey, it works.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
No, I'm not. I like to use colorful vocabulary
stuff here, as long as the color here is, well, not too colorful.
I know what you mean. Runner's taking off to third. Throw.
Oh, no, throw. Now runner caught in no man's land. Throw over to second. Tag. He gets back.
He's safe because the ball's dropped and the run's going to come home to score.
Lead's cut in half here because of good base running by the Tigers.
Just took off for third. Trying to distract the catcher, and it worked. Took off for second, but there's a double distraction. The runner took home for third, or took off from third to home and brought in the run. Like you said, it's cut in half. So umpire cleaning off the plate a little bit.
I'll put that down E1+1 because he threw it and it got out of the glove there of Kern, which allowed the run to come in.
Yes.
So I probably would have kept the runner on board at third. So lead cut in half right now. Why not just keep you on the edge of your seat here, keep you interested, make sure you're not dozing off out there wherever you are watching.
Yeah. Don't want to make this one too close.
Counts full.
Or not, I don't want to make this one too far.
Well, you want to make it close. It makes things interesting.
Yeah.
Well, actually, one side doesn't. Well, neither side do.
I'm sure
Tigers want to have themselves
Youngstown would be loving to have another blowout win, but...
Well, it doesn't look like that's going to go the way the Astro wanted to.
No, not this time.
Steps off.
Again, another...
If he hadn't stepped
Could have
off
been a balk,
and just convinced us that he was going to continue to walk over, oof. These guys know better, though. They've learned. 14U, they have not.
Trying to keep that runner still one out. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be swung through and missed for strike three.
And
battled that entire at-bat, but ultimately, pitcher wins this time.
Well,
it's going to be the second out, a much-needed second out. Have a little bit more breathing room here in
Astro
regards to
Falcon,
that runner.
Hoping that they can just keep the lead here just by one and then just try and
Just
get
keep
back
it,
to work.
try to
And they got
expand it.
work that they got to do now in the fourth.
Absolutely.
Bottom half of this inning. Delaney steps in.
So the first pitch is going to be outside for ball one.
His strikeout was one looking. Fawcett, who walked, and of course just already struck out there, so he changed things around. Not for the better for him.
It's going to be popped out of play. Well, it wasn't out of play, but
Well, it goes out of
reach.
bounds. Might have gone right into the netting there as the extended backstop, but still.
Yeah.
It's out of bounds. It's out of play. You were right.
Okay.
Wasn't able. Now the count is now even. 1 ball, 1 strike off the foul ball.
All right.
Taking his time, looking over. Is going to go to home with it. It's going to be inside for strike 2.
Ooh. That one just curves around inside, kind of just, man, it looked like it was going to miss.
It did, but it just caught that zone. I mean, it's a great curve on that pitch. Just got in there good enough to get the umpire to side with him.
Runner now takes off.
Got
They
caught
catch
in
him.
a pickle. This could end the inning.
Caught sliding, and they're going to tag him. Oh, they missed the tag. Now they're saying, no, he got him. Slanker thinks that he does. Now he's going to maybe try and ask for a second opinion, but it doesn't matter. Infield umpire is the one who had the best look, so
he was saying he
Runner's gonna
said
be in there
safe
safely.
first. Yeah.
Now they're going to have their conversation, though.
Didn't look like he made the tag. It looked like he dove under. I mean, if that was the case, that was
like
a
he
great
missed.
base running play.
But again, you don't want to ask the home plate umpire because he didn't have a good enough view from
No, he
his
was too
angle. It
far
looks
away
like,
for
yeah,
that.
he got him, but from our angle, it does too. But with what he said, I believe what he says. So we're going to go ahead and say yes, safe at third base. So go ahead and correct that, Jordan.
There you go.
And you steal successfully here in a little bit of a rundown.
They're getting caught in a little pickle, but he's able to get out of it. You don't see that too often. I mean, that takes some very skilled base running to get out of a pickle like that.
Or luck there.
Or
when
luck,
you're
yeah.
Going down and Slanker just can't get to him.
Yep.
Or pardon me, Henne.
Just being a little agility, being too small for him to catch it. Just like, ooh.
Might have been incorrect on all three of those. I think it's Havrilla who almost made the grab.
It's going to be grounded to short. It's
almost doesn't matter. He drops
bobbled.
that.
That's going to be not in time. He's safe. The run comes home, and now we are tied.
That's going to go off of an error there. So E6 to score in the game-tying run. Oh, boy. Things are not looking good right now for the Astro Falcon.
Had it in his glove, but just bobbled it. Wasn't able to make it in time. If he would have fielded that cleanly, probably be heading to the bottom half of the fifth right now.
But instead, we're all tied up here.
Runner's still
Interesting
on
right
first.
now. Something to keep in mind. No hits right now for the Tigers.
Wow.
Ball one.
You know, that happened in a minor, I think it was a minor league or a college game.
No, it happened in a professional game. Pirates and Reds. Got no hit and still won.
Yeah. I just know it happened recently in a college. I saw a John Boy
Oh,
video
he
about
got
it.
him
Well,
in time.
No question there. Caught him.
Runner just stumbled and just couldn't get back over, so Dalverni will be out number 3. But look at that damage.
Yeah, they couldn't have. I lost my train of thought there. It's now tied 2-2. We head now to the bottom half of the fourth on YSN.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
And it's just a great feeling to put them in a vehicle and get them all excited about a new vehicle.
At the end of the day, our goal is to be someone our customers can count on.
And every day I'll go the extra mile for the community so they can trust us.
To do anything that would convenience the customer or make them feel more at home.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them and that we're not going to go away.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto. Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors. With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
And back bottom half of the fourth here. Youngstown, after gaining the lead in the previous inning they were up, has now lost it. It's now tied 2-2. Got Antonio Cordero up to try and see if they can take that lead back.
Cordero 0 for 1 in this contest. Fly out into right. Fawcett again has just been a danger and a nuisance.
Yep, just found that zone. Curved. It was started inside, but curved in just in time to get the zone for strike number 1.
One swung out towards Fawcett. He's chasing.
Chasing it. It might drop. It does drop. Gonna go to the
way over his head.
Gonna go to the fence. Gonna turn for three. Probably
Stumbled
gonna be
a little
held
bit
up there.
And he's in with a leadoff triple.
There we go. Second triple of the night here for Youngstown. Some great base, some great hitting, some great base running.
So Astro Falcon hit away here from getting their lead right back and making those 2 runs almost feel null and void.
Well, we saw them in the last game. They gave up 2 runs, and they came back and scored 6 in the next inning. Just kind of put them in their place. Say, hey, listen, we still run this game. It's going to be low for ball.
This is Ben Slinker up now. Got on board via an error his last time up. So, base hit. Is that in his future? Is it foreseeable? It's up right now to McSparron.
It's going to be swung through and missed for strike 1. Heavy swing there. Just really trying to get Cordero home. Or Cordero, sorry.
Yep.
It's going to be ground.
Oh, off the glove there. The first baseman gets back in time. Yes.
Gets in time, but the runner comes home.
So an RBI ground out again.
Youngstown back on top.
They scored their first 2 runs in the last game versus Beaver County with RBI groundouts in the first inning. Back to back.
Seems to be their specialty, doesn't it?
They're just making it work here.
Absolutely.
Bases cleared with 1 away.
It is. Well,
McGuire steps in.
The Tigers held the lead for, or not held, they never had the lead.
They tied the game.
Had it tied for about 15 minutes. Came right back. Be in there. The 0-1 pitch is going to be fouled. Make it strike 2.
Making sure you're paying attention here.
Absolutely.
Trying to come right back to you.
Keep me awake. On deck batter comes up and grabs it. Tosses it over. You don't want to lose the balls. That's going to be outside for ball 1. Catcher had to dive to the side to get that one.
Ever so slightly there. Driscoll on top of it, though. Again, got to give these guys credit where it's due. Somebody, the catcher in the last game for Beaver County, got hurt. He put everything on the line.
Absolutely, he did.
These guys do not kid around. These catchers put everything out there, and they deserve all the praise and credit here. Just getting all those balls into their glove or stopping them if they're not so good, not so pretty there from their pitcher. And there's been a few here from both McSparron and out there from the 2 for the Astro Falcon.
It's going to be grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for out number 2.
It was close. He had to make up his mind. Umpire wasn't sure for a second.
Thought about it for just a little bit.
Ooh, confidence right there exuding from that man.
It's out number 2. Beautiful play there by the defense. We've seen quite a few defensive mistakes this game, but that was about as perfect as you can ask for.
Weaver steps in, flew on to right field. His last time up, one of Fawcett's many victims.
Just going to pop out. Shallow right, chasing back.
Despo
calling him off. He makes the grab for out number 3, but not without surrendering the lead, which they worked so hard to tie it up. We go 3-2 now here to the top of the 5th on YSN.
You know, being able to have success on the football field and the basketball court and just every aspect of, you know, my sports career is now documented. You know, one of the greatest things about high school sports is to be able to talk about it for the rest of your life and to look back on the days with my buddies whenever we would have some battles, whether it was with, you know, our rival or just another game. And I could go back and look at it and, you know, not only myself, but my family members, my teammates, and it's something that will last a lifetime. My name is Parker Sherry, and my sports network is your sports network.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Head to the top of the fifth. Leading off for the Tigers is the third baseman Shane Sodergren, followed by Barilladaro, and then Schmidt at the top of the order for the third time. He's going to swing through that one for a strike.
Well, Sodergren already 0 for 1 with a strikeout swing his first go around. Now 3 innings go in the second inning. This game moving by.
Now it's going to be ground. It's going to stay fair.
Vrilla over to
throw
first.
is going to be
that
in
should be
time for a
Oh,
beautiful out number
baby,
one.
there you go.
Umpire made sure he kept his foot on the bag. The throw was in time. He said he got it for out number one.
Absolutely.
Some great back-to-back defensive plays we've seen from both teams
Just
here.
phenomenal right there. Vrilla over to Lute just to get it in there. Yeah, it was a little in the dirt, but still right on the money.
No, that's all that matters. He kept his foot on the bag, and the ball was in the glove. The umpire made sure of it.
It's Barillo now. Flew out to center his last time up.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be just caught that outside zone there, just on the line perhaps. Strike number one. Steps back in. Pitcher wasting little time.
Ooh, thought about it.
Yeah, thought about swinging, held off.
It's in the
Good
dirt.
idea there for ball number one.
Intelligent batting there, just holding up for a second.
Don't want to go golfing this time. It's too dark outside for golf.
I'm sure some people are
outside the
crazy
zone.
enough for that.
Probably.
2-1 the count.
2-1. Messed up there.
Oh, we all misclick. It happens to me on a gamely basis. The 2-1.
Well, that's going to
Well,
be
now-
foul.
Now you can put that 2 up there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Evens up 2-2.
They like you. Yep. Counts even. 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Barillo.
The 2-2 pitch. It's going to be down low for ball 3. Got ourselves a full
Ooh.
count.
Harper just misses ever so slightly low. It looks like that's been called a strike earlier, but must have
Yes,
gone a
that's
little
very
bit
close.
too much.
Yep,
just
just-
in there sinking.
Good take. The payoff pitch. It's going to be outside. Barely. That one was called a strike a few times. I can tell you that. He got lucky on that.
And it looks like Cordero giving the umpire a mouthful as well, just telling him his displeasure.
Gotta be
Umpire
careful.
just keeping his calm.
Don't want to get
Pointed out.
tossed for arguing balls and strikes.
It sounded like he kept it respectful, so
Yep.
it's not like he was out there
Just politely
mouthing
disagreed.
off,
Said,
just
hey, I
saying,
thought
"Hey,
that was a strike.
yeah. Hey, how are you going to call that a strip ball when it's been a strike on my guys?
Yeah.
Well, it's been probably a strike on him already.
Pickoff attempt. Not in time.
Barillo back over in time. It's Schmidt now 0 for 2 in this game. Strikeout looking, and one heck of a ground out as Kern was able to make a great grab, or more so a great throw after dropping the ball and then dropping himself.
That's going to be swung and missed for strike one.
Telling you,
Ball
these guys
pretty low.
Just putting everything out there on the line in this tournament.
Absolutely.
They want to make their way out to Texas. Laredo, Texas. That's where the next
Laredo.
step is.
That Laredo. That is, I believe that's south of San Antonio. I've never been there before. Laredo, Texas, July 27th through August 1st.
More proud of myself to know that I remember the name of the town.
Yeah.
Can't say
Well,
I've been there.
To be fair, it is of the towns not named Dallas, Houston, Austin, and San Antonio, it is one of the bigger ones in Texas.
I'll take your word for it. My knowledge of
I
the
mean,
state is not
I study
very
geography as a
wide.
hobby, so this is just something that I know.
Hey, listen, your history, geography, all that kind of fun stuff. So, yeah, if that's what you're into, then cool. I'll take your word for it, though. I trust you. You seem qualified, I think.
Well, that's what YSU agrees, so.
Well, there you go. Accredited degree, I'll take it. Hey, that's official.
Pickoff attempt, no good.
Nothing wrong with Youngstown State. They let you, the trade-off here, they give you a degree and you get to go back to their football games without having to pay for a ticket.
Exactly. After everything that I've
They
been
give
through there.
they give you a lot there.
Yeah.
It's the school that keeps on giving. They like you. They like you so much they don't want you to leave.
They have tried to get me to come back once. I'm like, not yet. It's going to be
Well,
foul.
you
The
can
count
always go
stays
back
0-2.
You can always go back for your masters.
Yeah.
It's not out of the question. You were even talking about that earlier.
It's something I probably will do. It's just not on my agenda for the next year or two. So
Just take it easy. See if you can find work without it. I get it.
yeah. It's better to find work before getting the master's, because if you have a master's, when it comes to teaching, they don't want to pay you. And that's going to be swung through for strike 3.
Well, you always get on a, what is it? It's like an internship. It's I'm trying to think here. I know exactly what it is on the tip of my tongue. But the school basically pays for your education if you do the.
Like an apprenticeship?
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I know the official term. It's on the tip of my tongue. My sister did it when she went to grad school. I just don't remember.
A residence? Is that what it is?
No.
No.
You basically work for the university.
Oh, okay. Runner goes, throw. There's nobody covering second. It's going to get through, but got through his legs there.
Slanker, who had a really nice throw in the last game, is right there to back it up. He has been all over the place in a positive way for his team in these first 2 games. What a game for him, or what a day for him.
Absolutely.
He's hoping that he won't be in that losing bracket.
Him and McGuire out there in the field just made for a big 1-2 punch out there. Runner dances around, pitches outside, ball 2.
Ever so slightly, just low a little away here. Not bad. Harper just hoping that he can find another pitch, maybe a little bit further in. Just find that strike. Runner out there dancing out on the baseline. That one swung on it.
Looks like it's going to drop. Picked off. Play might be at home.
Well, there goes the tie.
Could have been it, but that's gonna go over his head. But once again,
out of the center field. Runner comes to third. He's told to come home. The throw in, that's nowhere near. And a giant error here cost the Astro Falcon not only their lead, but now they give up the lead. 4-3 here, Tigers Elite.
Just a very wild turn of events there.
That went south quicker than, wow.
That went south quicker than the winner of the series is going to go to Texas.
Oh, man.
So the second in the row, not an inside the park home run, but he ran the entire bases. 2 errors, yes.
Error by the catcher, error by the right fielder.
Throw into center field that got away. And then the catcher for missing the ball.
So error on center, error on catcher. Now Despo steps in, ground out, and a walk.
Bases are cleared.
Still 2 away. Wow. What a turn of events.
Just a look of just disbelief on some of the players out there in the field. Just like, how did we let that happen?
Missed high, ball 1.
There's the 1-0 pitch. Taking a little bit extra time just to get the right pitches down. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Well, he has no pressure now.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's out there, so he can.
And the thing is those are not counted as earned runs against him, so his ERA is safe for now.
But still, his team is hurting, so it still doesn't help in the grand scheme of things.
Nah, you definitely want to care about your team more than you care
But
about your ERA.
it's only just 1 run, and hey, you know what? That did not stop Tigers when they were down by a run after tying it up. So who's to say that the Falcons here are going to go away quiet?
It's been back and forth all game.
Yeah, it's
2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Did he
go?
go?
Yes!
He did. Strike 3. Found the strike out there just to get him, but not after surrendering the lead off of 2 just unfortunate errors. Tigers now lead 4-3. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th here on YSN.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Here for the bottom of the fifth, Ben Kern leading off for Youngstown.
Yes, he is.
After that, we'll be back to the top half of the order with Henne and Havrilla coming up after him.
So they'll finish their first time through after Kern. He's 0 for 1. One of the other victims there in Fawcett. Put that in his back pocket. Hasn't made any outs the second time through, though. So, hell, if his success went the first time around against the Astro Falcons here. So, maybe they figured it out. Nowhere not to put it, at least in the outfield. Still trying to figure out how to get some more runs in, though.
It's going to be popped back. Strike one.
So that, like you said, Kern, Henne, and Havrilla.
Did a lot of damage last time they were up. It's going to be
upstairs and inside.
It is. Ball one. That was close to what was called strike previously, but it's just a little bit too inside.
Previously.
Going to be about the same spot there. Ball two. Just trying to find that inside zone.
Like the jib of your jab, partner.
Sure. I want a hot dog. That's going to be fouled. Strike two. Even up the count here, too.
Well, follow me, and I can take you right there.
Yeah, I think the way I go is different than the way you go.
Yeah, because you live in a bit of a different direction.
Yeah, I go through downtown, and you go through the freeway. It's going to be tipped. Just got a piece of it. Stay alive. Count stays the same at 2-2.
Like Weezer said, tripping down the freeway.
That was a great concert. Should definitely do it again sometime.
Well, next time they're touring.
Well, usually every 2 years.
They put on a good show. They really do.
They did. It's going to be ground. It's going to get past the shortstop into center field. It's going to stay put at first base with a single.
So base hit for Kern. Henne steps in 0 for 2. Pop out to the catcher and a strikeout looking. What can we find here in this leadoff position? Maybe some success here offensively.
See what he can do.
Henne was pretty much perfect in the first game, so it's a stark contrast from what we've already seen today.
Well, he's under a bit more pressure now. It's the first time they've been losing in this entire
day.
Yeah, I think.
Night, however you want to say it.
Sometimes pressure creates diamonds.
Ooh,
it's going to pop out. That's the drive deep back there under it. It's just going to drop.
Right back into Fawcett, and he's back in business.
Runner stays put. Everything is the same. First out recorded in the inning. Now A.J. Havrilla comes up to see if he can do something.
1 away, 1 on here. Havrilla walked his last time up. Get on base.
I think they'll take that. They'll take any way to get on base.
He's got to do it again, though.
He
just has to find it, so we'll see if that's in the cards.
Going to want to strike back and strike back quickly. It's going to be outside, ball one.
Keep an eye on that runner at first base.
Yep.
Any intention on running? Any chance for them to get somebody over to second base?
It's going to be in the strike zone, strike one.
Must have been a little too close there after he moved it. Definitely convinced me, but umpire just kept an eye on where that ball was, relevant to where the plate.
He tried for pickoff attempts, doesn't get there in time.
Dropped the ball, landed right next to him on the base, so definitely didn't get him there.
Yeah, he would have been safe even if he held on to it, but just
just
if in case he wanted extra reassurance, he was safe. Just drops the ball. Comes the 1-1 pitch. going to be upstairs, ball 2.
Misses just a little too high on that. Just a little bit.
Catcher kind of had to just go up a little bit. Can't really frame that. Not even Yadier Molina could frame that one, unfortunately. That's going to be lined, but it's going to land foul. Hard hit
Somebody
ball.
warming up in the bullpen for Astro Falcon there, just kind of getting a little afraid there as it was coming over. Just in case it went over, he had to maybe hop out of the way before it hopped over into his face or arm or anything else.
Don't want to get hit by one of those fly balls. Was it going to go foul? Count remains even 2-2.
This ball is just trying to find the train tracks. They're waiting for one to get by and just
right behind us.
Hop on and take it to wherever it's going.
That's going to be inside for ball number 3. Let's make it a full count, 3-2.
Head on over towards Youngstown and keep going through Stowe and Kent. Take it off to Sunset.
Payoff pitch is going to be lined into left center. Runner's going to go first to third. Unable to make the play. It's going to be in there safely.
Throws it away. Oh, but it's backed up.
It's good back up.
So that's a double. Still working with just one away.
1 out, 2 runners in scoring position now for Jack Luke to come in. He had the triple in the last inning.
RBI triple to be exact.
RBI triple, and then was able to just waltz home off an error.
That'll help them bring in 1 of the 2 runs in that 3rd inning. Slinker had an RBI ground out to give them the lead for the moment. Now coach is going to come out and have a quick chat with his pitcher, and we'll go ahead and step aside here. 4-3 still, but Astro threatening to score here on YSN.
Your culinary adventure awaits at Legends Food and Drink. Experience a welcoming ambiance while you explore our appetizing menu featuring over 20 meals under $20 and over 30 lunches for $12 or less. Our private dining room seat between 10 and 20 at no additional cost. And don't forget our spacious 35-seat bar for your favorite sporting event. Book your special occasion in our elegant banquet room that seats up to 150 comfortably. Legends Food and Drink, a taste you'll remember. Market Street and Route 224 in Boardman.
We're back. No change happens. Just a little bit of a conversation. After giving up the double. And they got runners in scoring position, trying to make sure you can hold on to this lead for longer than just 1/2 of an inning.
It's AJ Havrilla and again Lute, who's been dangerous already with a triple against him. McSparron trying to spare something here. More so those 2 runs. This game has a chance to just keep going back and forth.
I was in there for strike 1. But you're
fun.
right. I mean, this already has been a back and forth. Had 2 lead changes and a tie. So
yeah. Youngstown took the 2-0 lead in the 3rd. That one swung on.
That's going to be ground. It's going to bring in a run. He's going to go to first with it. Another RBI ground out.
It's
Can you
their
believe
specialty.
It is their specialty.
2 in this game as well.
It's going to tie it up now, 4-4. Runner advances from 2nd to 3rd. But now with 2 outs, see if they can get that lead back.
It's up to Chalice. And now looks like coach is coming over to have a chat with the umpire. Maybe he felt that his man was safe, and they're having a bit of an argument about it.
I know.
So umpires are coming out to have another chat. These guys have just been very particular about everything. Or did the umpire get hurt? And that's something that they might be saying as well.
Did he take Did he like?
Oh, he's shaking off his
take a
right
fastball
foot.
or
So
something?
no, there's no argument here. So it's
Oh.
interesting here. So they just kind of maybe made a collision. He's
Yeah.
kind of limping out there in the infield. It's not a good sign. You don't want to see that. This game could come to an end quicker than you'd really hope for it if that were the case.
Yeah.
Or be
Well,
delayed even longer.
It would have to be
tonight.
delayed because it's tied. You know, there's no winner right now.
Gotta find somebody to take over, but he's walking it
Yeah, I
off.
can just go down there and
Seems-
you can finish the broadcast.
All
and I'll help
right.
him out.
Well, you're the one who was all jumping on top of doing a solo game on your own. Why don't you go ahead and do that, and I'll keep on
Oh, so
the
you want to be the
broadcast and-
umpire now, huh?
No, you said that you'd want to. Wait, what did you
confused.
just say?
I said I was gonna. I said you can finish up the broadcast.
Oh, I thought
I'll
you
go
said
down
you
there
would
and
finish up
umpire.
the I just misheard you.
You can finish it. I'll go down there and umpire.
No, I know I could finish it.
Man, my uncle's an umpire, so I think it's in my blood. I think I could do it. I got to be better than Angel Hernandez at least. He's probably gonna sue me now for saying that. Now, get back to the game. Getting ready. First pitch coming up. It's going to be in there for strike one.
No, got rid of it and then just brought it right back up there. Almost should have just kept it on that score bug. Oh, well.
Yeah.
How could I see that coming?
I have a future vision. That's going to be
in the center field.
Deep drive.
Deep.
It's chasing back. It's going to fall over his head.
There's the lead. Right back to the Astro Falcon. Runner to second. Hustling. Coming to third. The throw. Off the mark. They're chasing after it.
It's going to be another triple.
There you go. RBI triple for Chalice. Second RBI triple in this game for the Astro Falcon.
Just finding that out there, like you said 410 to center, I believe it is. Deep center field. Just if you can get it over the center fielder, they have to chase it. I mean, that's
and they're playing
easy double,
pretty
triple
far
right
in
there.
because that's not the expectation that's going to go that far.
Just some amazing hard hit balls. Some great base running.
Back and forth we go. 3 triples in this game.
We get a lead change every half inning. That's going to be
Back up
another.
in the middle, and there's a cushion now for Youngstown.
Just add another one to it. Why not? But an RBI single.
Cordero gets his first RBI of this game, and now Slinker comes up, ground out RBI for him. Not going to be a
Can't happen now unless he's able to
steal.
steal. Well, no, there's 2 outs. Can't happen. It's impossible. Who knows?
Well, unless they want to change the rules on us like the last game.
Yeah.
Trying to get out number 4. Runner takes off, goes over to the second base here on the wild pitch in the dirt.
Just get past the catcher. He's not able to keep it in front of him. They got another runner in scoring position. So maybe he could get an RBI of a different kind. Maybe not an RBI ground out, but be a lot easier to try to hit someone home from second than first. 1-0 count here. It's going to be upstairs, ball 2.
Just curves over it then because that looked like it landed in a nice spot.
I thought that would have been strike 2, but the umpire never made the motion. Here we go.
Some experiment apparently missing up high.
Some running going on. That one caught the zone.
Getting that one on the edge. Okay, maybe he's just trying to make up for it.
Maybe. Okay, I'll give you this one. Just don't ask questions.
Just get the count right here.
2-1. It's going to be swung out.
Left
it's going to
field.
drive. It's going to go into the glove. For an
Of
amazing.
Barrelero, pardon me there.
To prevent another run from coming in.
But the Astro Falcons put on 3. It's 6-4 heading into the 6th inning.
Fall is in the air. The kids are back to school, crowds are cheering for the home team, and Myers Family Insurance is prepped for another crazy Medicare season. Every year there's changes, some big, some small, so it's important to have a conversation to make sure your plan is going to meet your expectations for the coming year. Give our team a call today to schedule your annual review.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Or visit us on the web. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
At the top of the 6th, Tigers, after losing their lead, now going to try and see if they can take it back.
Yes, they will. Musco, Driscoll, and Fawcett to start off. Walked his last time up, that being Musco. Overall with a strikeout then. Coach hustling in here. Looks like it's still Harper out there.
See what.
First pitch is low for ball number 1. Get things going there as you decide to try and take a look. It still looks like number 21 out there, Jordan.
Yeah, it is 21. It's still Ron Harper, so the same pitcher on the mound. We were just trying to figure out if they made a substitution. But
Well.
they're keeping with Harper, especially now they have a lead. So he is still in line to get that win if he can hold it. He's either for ball or strike number 1.
See, you did it too. You did it too.
I did.
Last game, I kept getting fooled by the umpire's
Yep,
calls.
He got me.
They'll get you. They're
He
tricky.
tricked me. He did. Sneaky.
That
Be
one
in there
curves
for
in.
strike
Wow.
2.
Looked like it was below the knees from where we're sitting, but
Yep.
anything can look like anything from where we're sitting. So,
That's true.
maybe it's just getting late. I don't know.
That's going to be swung through and missed for strike 3. Got him on the swing with the heater. And we got 1 out.
For that, speedball fire, and that brings up Driscoll.
Wish we had a speed radar gun thingy.
Fielder's choices last time, but was safe. The runner coming into second base. The ball was dropped. Actually, no, they were just off the mark.
It's going to be ground. Second baseman has it.
Good effort
Make
there.
the throw. Throws in time for out number 2. Had to work for that play.
Kern DeLute, again, another really good defensive play there. Highlight worthy.
Earned that out for sure.
Two
Trying to
away
keep them off the board.
quickly now for Tigers Elite. Now Fawcett to try and keep things going in the top of the 6th, lest they let Astro Falcon come back up and try and add even more to their total.
Pitch comes in. It's called strike number 1. Wasn't sure with that one, so I just waited for the ump.
Fawcett struck out swinging his last time up. Maybe some foreshadowing here with that first pitch.
Perhaps. It's going to go. Looks like it's going to land foul.
Yeah, very foul over into the tarp. Just kind of bouncing over it.
Found himself in an 0-2 hole early in the at-bat.
So again, might have been some foreshadowing after all.
Might have been.
Not trying to jinx these guys at all.
Seems like kind of are.
Just keep in mind, I have no impact on what's happening down there. And please do not come after me in the comments or
The
maybe not
comments
on Twitter.
I don't think there's a live feed.
No, there's not over in Twitter or something or Facebook.
Who knows? Do you
didn't
have
it.
Facebook? I don't even know if you have Facebook.
Well, but
That's
they
going to be
can comment
strike
on
3.
YSen's Facebook.
Got him there looking. Head now to the bottom half of the 6th. Game looking like it's going to go Youngstown's way, but they're going to have to keep that. Come back.
Fall is in the air. The kids are back to school, crowds are cheering for the home team, and Myers Family Insurance is prepped for another crazy Medicare season. Every year there's changes, some big, some small, so it's important to have a conversation to make sure your plan is going to meet your expectations for the coming year. Give our team a call today to schedule your annual review.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance or visit us on the web. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them.
To do anything that would convenience the customer.
And every day I'll go the extra mile so they can trust us.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Commercial or residential, 24/7. Call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Now to the bottom of the 6 here. Youngstown looking to extend on their lead up 6-4 after coming out with 3 runs in their previous inning. Take back the lead that they lost.
It's McGuire, Weaver, and Kern. Those are your starting 3.
Tate Musco now on the mound for the Tigers. It's going to be popped up into center. Looks like it's going to find a hole.
Almost certainly does. Out towards the Rise Pies ad.
Going to go for 2. He's going to be in there standing with a double.
There you go. Leadoff double there for McGuire. Base hit now. That double adds to his total in this game.
This has been on fire all night, both defensively and offensively.
So it's Weaver here, fly out in a pop out right now. Pop out was to short, at least according to my notes.
Well, I trust your notes.
No, it's more in my handwriting. I'm not sure.
Just taking a second, call time step out of the
Must
box,
just
but
needed a second there. Yeah.
we're back.
Not to just copycat there.
Yeah.
Is there an echo? Oh, it's me.
The pitch is going to try for a bunt.
See, go forward, doesn't pull it off. It's strike number 1.
It's the first bunt attempt we've seen tonight.
Umpire immediately says, yeah, you didn't pull off there, bucko. So
Yep,
it's 0-1
strike.
here right now on Weaver. Unfortunate for him, but he just wanted to avoid being hit by the pitch. That was the main thing there.
Just wasn't able to pull out in time. See if he's going to try again, and he will.
Ooh, pulls
Does
out that
pull
time, bounces away.
Ball goes to the backstop. Runner advances to third base.
Counts even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Scoreboard has it wrong. Umpire very clearly signaled strike.
Yep. See if he does his finger, the number of fingers. He does. 1-1. Would not be gaslit by another scoreboard.
No, they weren't even looking that time. They were just being distracted by somebody else, so it's not going to be corrected. Used to it at this point with the person working the scoreboard. It's in there for strike number 2. Count moves, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Scoreboard has it backwards.
It happens.
It does. Just went through on that one. Couldn't pull off in time. I think he might have got a piece of it. That's why it was called a strike.
Now, sometimes umpires, they'll like pause the game and be adamant that the scoreboard has to match them, or else they'll just throw a little bit of a hissy fit.
Well, he knows. So if it's a strikeout here, he'll call strikeout, and something they can do about it.
Yeah. Just don't want to confuse anybody.
The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. It's going to be just inside the zone for strike 3.
Puts Weaver down looking.
Huge first out there with a runner on third. Just trying to keep this a closer game.
Kern gets the opportunity here with the runner in scoring position over at third base. Already a stolen base for them. Just a lot of success on the base running path. Just needs to bring them home. Easier said than done. Kern singled his last time up.
Well, looks like it's gonna be caught. Runner tags. He's gonna head home.
Salas makes the
That will
grab.
bring in the
Doesn't
run.
even try to throw to the plate. And it's a sac fly into center field.
Just teams just killing him with the sacrifices. It's
Either
RBI
ground
ground
outs,
outs, or
yeah.
pop flies.
Hey, you know what? Score however you can.
I mean,
Get the wins,
they've
get
been
your
the difference in
result.
this game. In a 3-run game when you've had like 4 sacrifices, you got to do what you got to do.
Henny back in. Flew out towards right into Fawcett's glove. 2 away. The first pitch comes in for Musco.
It's going to be down low. Ball 1.
Scooped out of the dirt from Driscoll behind the plate. And for both Cordero and for Driscoll, they've just done a great job behind the plate in this game. Don't want to overshadow their achievement in this. Next one's upstairs. Hard to get that one, though.
Yeah, just got behind the catcher into the backstop.
And really far inside as well, so that's
Yeah.
what makes it even more difficult. You stick your glove out, you might end up poking somebody's eye out that way.
Yeah.
Less contact on the batter, the better, no matter what, the ball or the glove.
That one's close, but called a strike.
Well, he just tried to sell it there. That's pretty
Yeah.
much all it was. Missed.
He kind of like leaned over the plate. That maybe thought that it was going to come a little lower.
Probably just wasn't sure. And he's like, well, you sold it, and you sold it the wrong way.
He gets in there for strike number 2.
Yeah, but now the count is even. We'll see how big that movement was now on the batter with the count even.
2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2 pitch. It's going to be popped up. Should be playable.
Salas in.
Underneath it, makes the grab for out number 3, but not without surrendering an additional run. Youngstown now leads 7-4. It's the Tigers' last chance here at the top of the 7th to try to make a comeback.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means we want to take care of the community that takes care of us too.
And we have to work together always. And that's how you stay in business for 40 years.
You know, I love being a helper because when I help somebody, it makes me feel good.
It means a lot that I can make a difference in others' lives.
So I will do everything I can and just being there for them every step of the way.
I want them to know within the first 5 minutes that they could depend on me. That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Top half of the 7 here. Tigers down 3 runs, 4-7 is the score. Looking to tie it up, maybe take the lead. It's their last chance here.
Verney, Soldgren, and Barillo here to try and get it going for them.
Towards the bottom 3 of their lineup.
Dalverney got on being errors last time.
It's going to be grounded. Third base fields it cleanly. The throw will be in time for out number 1.
One goes away. 5-3, Havrilla to Lute. Soldgren to step in, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out here. Not sure where I got 2 strikeouts from, but well, we'll move forward with that information here. The correct one. Strikeout swinging and a ground out. Havrilla over to Lute. His last time up.
He swung on for strike 1. It's going to be grounded again to the third base. This one's fair.
Got it. Throw's
going to be in time.
Oh, is he still on? No,
He's
he is
safe.
off the mark. Just went off the plate too much there. That's going to be a throwing error there from Havrilla. Unfortunate because he made one heck of a play anyway.
Yeah, it was on time, but he just couldn't. He had to step off the bag and was able to get there.
The throw was too
safely.
far off, yeah. It was hard to play to make nonetheless.
It was.
Been a better idea just to let him go over, but you know what? He made the effort, gave it the try. They're going to give him a base hit officially, which I disagree with, but
yeah,
you know what? I'm allowed to disagree, and that brings up Barillo.
Give him the benefit of the doubt there to the hitter. There's officially only 2 errors, but there was plenty more than that.
So he seems to think that
de facto errors, but not de jure errors.
Seems to think that he would have beaten that out if it hadn't been on target yet. I think he was out if he was on
I
the
disagree
mark.
with
So
that. I think he would have been out.
I definitely can't say that's the right call made at all.
Fouled off for strike number 1.
E5, no doubt.
Practically went over to field 2 over there. Foul ground.
Not that hard.
Over by the fence.
Not that hard. Still Harper out there.
Hits the ground and starts rolling over there. Find an extra baseball in field 2 tomorrow. It's going to be grounded again to third base.
He's got it
He's
safely. He drops that ball. Runners aboard at first and second base.
Two unfortunate mistakes by the third baseman over there, just unable to.
Well, he should have had that one. It wasn't that hard, I think. In that one, they do grant an error. If I got on base with that one again, I might have been over there just giving a piece of my mind.
Yeah, just been like, no, what are you doing? It's not an error, or not a base hit, it's an error.
So 2 E5s
2 men on
here.
with 1 out.
Avrila's had a chance to make all 3 outs here.
Tying run at the plate now.
And Schmidt struck out swing his last time up. He's 0 for 3 in this game. They're just trying to get him down.
He's trying to come up in a big way for his team.
Throws it off the mark. Here's Harper. Count was even. Got Solace after him.
1-1 count. It's going to be fouled for strike 2.
First time one goes on the third base side and doesn't go to Avrila.
Yep.
It's almost refreshing.
It's getting some work over there, but fortunately 2 mistakes.
Isn't working for him, yeah. It happens.
It's a good throw that was, or it's on-time throw that was just off the market, and then just bobbling that ball, which could have been, at least you could have got the out at second, maybe first. Probably would have been time to turn 2, but.
Well, Youngstown wearing those white jerseys with the Y. That's pretty much just an offset color of the YSU logo, maybe just in reverse.
Yeah. That's in there. Strike 3.
And they're down to their last out.
They are. Just found that zone perfectly. That's exactly what they needed.
Solace got aboard because of 2 different errors and 2 runs scored because of it. I believe he came around and scored. One of those 2 runs is the E8 there that allowed it to happen as he threw it away. So he got on and scored because of luck, a little bit of circumstance. Other than that, he's 0 for 2. Struck out looking in the ground out second to first. Bats have not really been going for them right now. 3 errors have really helped with the 4 runs that the Tigers have scored.
Absolutely.
Down by 3.
Take that for a ball.
Tying run at the plate right now. 1-0.
Going to be inside the zone, strike number 1.
Oh, these batters just trying to get the call and make it over convinced, and the over dramatization does not convince the umpire whatsoever.
He's not easily fooled, this umpire is.
Or he's fooled by that to go the other direction, which I think is really what it is they're trying to sell it. Down to the last strike, though, as we are talking.
2, they are down to their final strike, as you said. All comes down to this, the 1-2 pitch, 2 outs, runners on first and second. The 1-2 pitch. It's going to be outside for ball 2 to even up the count.
Just trying to get him to swing after something.
Maybe
see that's how he could get him.
Doesn't want to give him a little hanging slider down the middle, obviously. See what he goes to for this pitch. Kind of talking with his catcher a little bit. Runner's dancing, trying to distract him. He's not taking the bait.
Well, you got somebody at second. He knows. Time is called. Wow.
Just before he's about to throw.
Could be very dangerous here.
Yeah.
He holds up. Could hurt his own arm. If not, be dangerous towards the pitcher, catcher. Well, maybe towards the pitcher a little bit if he throws a really weird ball towards his foot or something.
2-2 pitch. He struck him out. And the ball game is over. Beautiful pitch right down the middle. Got him swinging off a heater. Again, I would love to have a radar gun to see just how fast that was. But Youngstown comes away after several lead changes. I think I lost count after the 3rd one. At one point, we're down by a run. Win 7-4 here, and they get to advance. We'll play tomorrow. Not entirely sure who that will be against, but we will be covering it tomorrow night.
Well, they'll be playing against, let's see here, tomorrow that's the losers bracket first, so it's going to be Tigers versus Beaver County. Winner of that game will go up against the Youngstown team. I believe that game should be at 8:15, and then
That'll
Just
be the
depends there. So
tournament, yeah.
first team to be eliminated will be in the first game tomorrow. So it's either Beaver County or the Tigers. And then after that, if Astro Falcon, I believe, can win and just sweep through this, they'll be done on Tuesday. If not, then the if necessary game will come into effect on Wednesday night at 8:15 on this field. Either way, no matter what, Jordan and I will have you covered. We'll be here for the entirety of this little mini tournament here. But again, all these winners just trying to make their way to Texas. So an exciting time. And right now, Youngstown has got themselves in a perfect situation. Jordan, go ahead and take it away.
All right, well, for YSN, I'm Jordan Barber.
At Mark.
Have a good night.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.